Hi class, this is Dr. O'Connor. Welcome to Chemistry 251 online. In this video, I'm going to go over the syllabus. In the next video, I will show you how to navigate Blackboard and the course. So first off, my name is Dr. O'Connor. My office is in SI 328. And the best way to get in contact with me is through email. So my email address is right here. My office hours are Monday, Wednesday, 9:30 to 11, Friday, 11 to 12, Tuesday and Thursday, 12:40 to 1:30. If you can't meet during office hours, then just send me an email and I will set up a meeting with you. We'll schedule a meeting. I can also set up a one-on-one meeting using Blackboard Collaborate. And that is found on Blackboard. All you have to do is click on the link, Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, and then click on Join the Room. And I'll show you how to do that in the next video. So we can set up meetings that way. Also, if you happen to be on campus and my office door is open, you're more than welcome to knock first and ask me any questions that you might need to ask. Also, you can just stop by to say hi and introduce yourself. So I do have an open door policy. When my door is closed, it usually means I'm teaching or in meetings or doing some other kind of work. Let's see. The course description, you can read all that on your own. Required materials. You need a good internet connection. And the best internet connection is an Ethernet connection. So make sure that you have a good internet connection. You need the text, which is bundled with mastering, and there are two options in the bookstore. One is the ebook that is bundled with Mastering Chemistry. The other is a loose leaf textbook that you can put into a binder, which is also bundled with the Mastering Chemistry. Mastering Chemistry is an online homework program, so you will have to submit your assignments through Mastering Chemistry. You need a scientific calculator. You will not be permitted to use a cell phone or graphing or programmable calculator for exams. If you bring one to an exam, you will be asked to put it away, and you will either have to go purchase a calculator or find a calculator or do the exam without a calculator. And you will need a calculator in here. All right, the course is problem-based, and we do a lot of calculations. Students are required to take all exams, including the final exam on campus. There are no exceptions whatsoever. I'll show you the schedule for exams in a moment. We can meet online for help sessions during the semester, although those are optional. We all have different schedules, and it's difficult to schedule these things. In the beginning, I will schedule some meeting times, and we can meet every week for problem help sessions, but that's going to depend on student interest. If no one's showing up to these sessions, then I won't hold them. Basically, then you can just email me and say that you need a problem session, and we'll try to set one up that fits in with yours and my schedule. Quizzes, course material, and assignments are all administered online. I'll show you the due dates for the quizzes and assignments and discussion boards in a minute. Again, exams are taken on campus. Those are the only times we meet on campus, just for exams. If you have any problems with Blackboard, all the technical information is here. You need to contact them. Don't contact me because I can't do anything about it. You'll need to go to Blackboard, and there's a folder on Blackboard called Start Here. That's where you want to start. Click on the folder and then go through the material in that folder. There's this video. There's another video on how to navigate the course, and there's more information about the course. After that folder, you'll want to go into the syllabus and course information folder. That includes the syllabus and also this video again. And there are schedules for the chapter topics, the quizzes, the due dates, the homework due dates, and so on. In the course content folder, that's the one you'll be using all of the time, you're going to find 11 modules. In each module, you'll find a module organizer. The module organizer contains the learning objectives, the key terms, textbook readings with section numbers, suggested in-chapter and end-of-chapter problems, and just all kinds of things there, okay? And that's very important that you read the module organizer. As far as key terms go, I have in the module, there is a link to key terms, and I'll show you that in the other video. Again, it's important that you read each module organizer before starting the activities in the module. Each module contains links to the required videos, homework assignments, required discussions, and module quiz. So as you can see, the course is primarily designed around 2 websites. We have Blackboard. That contains all your videos, your text readings, exam and quiz dates, quizzes, supplemental materials. And then the secondary website is Mastering, and that will be used for your graded required assignments. If you have technical problems with Blackboard, contact Blackboard. If you have technical issues with Mastering, contact them. Again, I can't do anything with the technical issues. You need to contact support. I do post links to videos, and these are instructional videos that are produced by myself, and I also have some produced by ThinkWell. So they must be viewed as part of the course content, and again, videos are posted within the module folders. Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, this is a synchronous online application which will allow you to interact with other students or myself in a problem help session. The Blackboard Collaborate Ultra Classroom can be accessed through the course Blackboard site, and I do not require you to participate in help sessions, but I do suggest that you try to participate because they're very helpful. That's the point. If I can, I will archive each of the sessions for future review. That depends. It depends on, again, how many students are in the session. Usually if it's a one-on-one session, I will not record that. A lot of times when I do try to record these, for some reason, they don't record properly, so I can't guarantee that there will be archived recordings. We can also use Blackboard Collaborate for one-on-one meetings. I have additional videos that are optional, and again, I post those links in the module folders. Discussion boards. All of you are required to participate in the discussion boards. I have one general discussion board. That, again, is optional, but this is where students can ask questions about the material in the course. I encourage students to answer those questions, as I'll probably only check the general discussion board maybe once every couple of days. So I'll check it. If there are questions that aren't answered, then I will answer them. What'll happen is the discussion board will not be used for weeks and weeks and weeks. And then I get out of the habit of checking it. And then finally, somebody will post a question, and I might check it a few days later, and that person hasn't gotten a reply yet. If you post something on the discussion board and you don't get a reply within a day or so, then email me. That is the best way for you to ask questions. So for each of the 11 chapters, I'll pose a question or problem on the discussion board. These are required. Your grade is going to be based on 10 of these discussion questions. So there'll be a total of 11 discussion questions. I will drop the lowest score. So your participation in these discussions will be graded. You will be required to answer the questions, so post an original response, that's worth 3 points, and you must post a reply to at least one other post, and that's worth 2 points. You must format all posts using complete sentences, correct grammar, and punctuation. If not formatted correctly, full credit will not be given. So how are you evaluated? 10 out of 11 assignments for a total of 150 points. Quizzes, 10 out of 11 for a total of 10 points. All right, that's 100 points. Discussion board participation, 50 points, 10 out of 11. Midterm exams, there are 3 of them, 100 points each. one comprehensive final exam, that's worth 150 points, a midterm survey, that's worth 10 points, a discussion board introduction, 10 points, introductory material quiz, that's worth 10 points. So your graded assignments, these are accessed on Mastering, and you must access them through Blackboard. There are 11 assignments worth 15 points each. The lowest assignment score will be dropped. Your grade is based on 10 assignments. Make sure before doing the assignments that you practice the in-chapter and end-of-chapter problems, or you can do the practice problems that I post through Mastering. There are also tutorials in there. But don't just jump into the assignment. You might not be able to do them. You have to do practice problems first. There will be no makeup assignments given in the course, and I will not accept any late submissions for any reason whatsoever. Quizzes, 11 quizzes worth 10 points each. The lowest quiz score is dropped, and your grade will be based on 10 quizzes. You must complete the quizzes in one attempt, and you cannot save and resume. A makeup quiz will be given at the end of the semester for those that miss a quiz deadline or want to replace a low quiz score. Makeup quizzes will not be given during the semester. So if your computer crashes or you have another problem that you missed a quiz, there's nothing that can be done about it. That will count as your drop quiz. Make sure you use a computer that you do not have connection problems with. And again, the best ones are the Ethernet cabled computers. You can also use the computers at CSU. Don't use a tablet, don't use a phone. Wireless connections are not stable. And again, you can only miss one quiz, okay? So you have one drop quiz, and then I'll give a makeup at the end of the semester, but that's it. So you have to make sure that you're at a good computer. Required discussions, again, a problem will be posted for each of the 11 modules. Your grade will be based on 10 out of 11 discussions. The lowest score will be dropped. The student will be required again to post an original answer or response. That's 3 points, and at least one reply to another post. So each required discussion is worth 5 points. Your answers must be original and complete. All posts, again, must be formatted using complete sentences, correct grammar, and punctuation. If you do not format them correctly, credit will not be given. Again, no late submissions. Midterm exams, 3 multiple choice exams, 100 points each. Exams are taken on campus during the scheduled dates and times. The first exam is scheduled for September 25th and September 26th at 6 o'clock p.m. What you do is choose one of the dates to take the exam. You must arrive on time in order to take advantage of that 2-hour window. All students are required to complete the exam by no later than 8 o'clock p.m. All exam materials will be collected at 8 o'clock sharp, and there are no exceptions. So if you walk into the exam at 7:45, your exam will be collected at 8 o'clock p.m. Also, you must present a student ID when turning in your exam. Makeup exams will not be given in the online course. Cleanup quizzes. After each of the 3 midterm exams, a cleanup quiz worth 5 points will be posted on Blackboard. It will post at 8:30 p.m. on the second exam day, and it must be taken no later than 11:59 p.m. the day after the exam. The questions on the cleanup quiz will be similar to the exam questions. They probably won't be the same, but they could be. The points earned will be added to your exam score. So listen carefully. If you have an exam that consists of 25 questions and you score 80, that means you got 20 questions out of 25. Then if you score 4 out of 5 on the cleanup quiz, the 4 points will be added to your exam score to give a final score of 84. If you scored 5 points, then you would get a score of 85. There are no makeup cleanup quizzes in the course. As you can see, there's no makeup anything in the course. Final exam is cumulative, and it's worth 150 points. 2 hours will be allotted for the final exam. You can take the final exam on either December 11th or December 12th, again at 6 o'clock p.m. You just pick one date and then come in to take the exam. Introductory material quiz. This is worth 10 points and it's due on August 30th. The quiz covers the course policies and the syllabus. You will have one attempt for the quiz. You cannot save and resume later. You'll find the quiz in the Module 0 folder. Discussion board introduction. You need to introduce yourself on the discussion board. This is worth 10 points. Include things like your name, your major, interests, that type of thing, why you're taking the course, and why you love chemistry. The assignment will be available in the Module 0 folder, and it is due on August 31st at 11:59 p.m. The midterm survey will be available on October 16th to October 22nd. It is also worth 10 points and is anonymous. The survey will be located in the Module 0 folder, and I will send out a reminder announcement for that particular survey. Again, you're required to register for online homework and practice problems. Instructions on how to register are given in Blackboard in the syllabus and course information folder. You must register for mastering through Blackboard. Don't do it on the Pearson site. If you do, you will not have access to the assignments, and you will have to then deal with Pearson in order to get access, and that could take weeks. So make sure you sign up through Blackboard. Once registered, you'll have access to the practice problems and tutorials and the required homework problems. There are also tutorials that explain how to do the homework, and there are also tutorials over the material. You can also work the in-chapter and end-of-chapter problems in your textbook as far as practice problems go. So you don't have to do the practice on mastering. You only have to do the required problems on mastering. You should work practice problems and assignments daily in order to keep up to date with the material. The course schedule gives the absolute due dates for homework assignments and the suggested completion dates. You will not have access after the absolute deadline and will be graded on what has been submitted to that point. The absolute due date time for all assignments for a particular exam, with the exception of assignment 11, will be the day after the exam at 11:59 p.m. Okay? Assignment 11 will be due with everything else on December 8th. The 11 homework assignments are graded. There are 15 points per assignment. Once an answer is submitted for a particular problem, you will be informed as to whether it's correct or not. I will let you read the rest of this so that we can move on. So make sure you read all of this information. If you send me an email asking me about this, I will tell you to read the syllabus. So make sure you read it. These are the objectives for the course. Make sure you go through those. This is important. This is our schedule, our course schedule. So from August 26th to September 5th, you should be working on Module 0 and Module 1. You should be finished with all the material on Module 1 by September 5th. And then we have dates here for all of the modules up to Module 11. Notice I also include the exam dates here. So Exam 1 is over Modules 1, 2, and 3. And you can take that on either September 25th or September 26th. Again, at 6 o'clock p.m. I'll announce the room as the date gets closer. Our final exam is December 11th or 12th, so you can choose a date and take it. And again, 6 to 8 p.m. I'll announce the room later in the course. Here's the due dates for assignments and quizzes. And so your general discussion board introduction is due August 30th, as is your quiz over the introductory material. So Module 1, Assignment 1, Mastering. Your suggested due date is the 5th of September. The absolute due date is September 27th. That's the day after an exam. Your discussion board question is due on September 4th, and your first quiz is due on September 6th. So make sure you follow these due dates. There will be no exceptions. I do not accept late work. Respectful email policy. Most of our contact will be through email. So all emails must be formatted properly. If not, I will send them back and ask you to format them. I want a salutation. Good morning, Dr. O'Connor. Hello, Dr. O'Connor. And so on. Don't say just hey. You need a salutation. I want your full name, your student ID number, course number. The body of the text must have proper capitalization and punctuation, complete sentences, and a closing. Sincerely, regards, so on. All emails must be formatted as described above. If not, it will be returned with a request to read the respectful email policy. Additional help, if you have questions on the material, then it's your responsibility to either email me for additional help or set up tutoring at task. You can come in anytime during office hours, or our schedules permit, we can meet on Blackboard Collaborate. As far as withdrawal, it's your responsibility to withdraw before the final withdrawal dates. Those are listed here. I'll let you read about incomplete grades. For online quizzes, academic dishonesty includes taking pictures of a quiz, printing a quiz, getting help from friends when taking a quiz, using other websites when taking a quiz. All of this will be monitored using our technology. So anyone found doing this, you will get an F for the quiz. And if it continues, I will report you to Student Judicial, and you will be charged with academic dishonesty. So be very careful. As far as disabilities, if you have a disability, then you need to contact the Office of Disability Services for accommodations. And they're very good there, and they are able to accommodate you. If you have any questions over the syllabus, I'm going to be holding a problem help session the first week with Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, and you're more than welcome to ask me there, or you can send me an email. So have a nice day. I hope to meet all of you soon.